Well, I promised a video, so it looks like I've had to deliver. If you don't know me, my name is Cahill. I am TheFMGuru on Twitter, and I am Irish and I'm a West Brom fan. So, yeah, first video. I have no idea what to do for this first video. I am just doing this on the fly. Suppose I better just look at the Reading save and see what's going on. So yeah, second season right now with Reading. First season went pretty well. 14th I think it was in the league first season, despite running into a bit of trouble at the end of the season with winless in the last 7 I think it was. There you go, 13th place actually, 13th place in the league. Not bad. I mean 42 points, which really low points total for a season in the Premier League actually. 24 you see Wigan, Swansea and Villa relegated there. Yeah, Southampton staying up as well, which is quite surprising. And then you see the top 4 Arsenal up in 3rd. Chelsea didn't even make Champions League spots, and Newcastle down 11th. So yeah, not bad for a season. Couple of players in and out, and yeah. So show you the transfers now for the first season. And now we have not much activity in terms of, we had a couple of players coming in, but 2 loan signings make up, or 3 loan signings rather make that up. Wes Hoolahan was the first one, and he was a good squad player, but it didn't really fit the system. Tony Watt, obviously well known after that Barca goal, 1.6 million, which was decent enough. Van den Boer on a free transfer, the Belgian international. Yeah, he's a pretty good squad player. He's not technically fantastic, but does the job. Wellington, obviously everybody knows him by now. 3.5 million release clause, well worth buying if you have the money. Schneiderlin off Southampton, he's one definitely recommend. Very underrated CDM or centre midfielder. 5 million was possibly a bit much, but yeah, he's worth it anyway. Grant Hanley's the same. Player of the season for Reading in my first season, consistently getting 7.5s or over, rocking defence even as bad as the defence was at times. Faris Haroun was just bought for 2 months in January as we were having a midfield crisis. Not fantastic, but he did the job when we needed him. Isaac Cuenca from Barcelona, 13.75 million. That was about 7 million with add-ons. Bit of a Neymar this game really in FM12. Whenever I bought Neymar, it was a case of wanted to go on holiday every time. I bought him because he was homesick. Same with this lad Cuenca. Went on holiday for a month or so when I signed him. Came back feeling a bit better. Hasn't performed consistently yet, but there's signs that he is going to be a top player for the team. Frimpong, absolute tank. Cannot sing his praises enough. When I was in my Everton save, when I won the league for a season, Frimpong was a rock of the midfield, and he does a great job. Mauro Baselli, who I've heard great things about in this game, has not delivered at all, is all I can say about that. 2 injuries in his first 2 games. First one out for 2 weeks, next one out for 3 weeks, and it never really got going from there. Couple of players sold, Lafondre, Hunt, they're probably the main ones. Simon Church maybe as well. 11.5 million brought in. Spent quite a lot in terms of players in. So yeah, I need to be careful about that. Second season, a lot of players there that you see in my transfers in were actually on the transfer list, surprisingly. Wilfred Zaha was on the transfer list at Palace by request. I assume he wanted to move to a bigger club. Butland, Redmond were transfer list at Birmingham. Obviously Birmingham financial troubles at the moment, so that's understandable. The surprising one was Butner at United, and the reason for that being that United signed Baines, and they had Baines and Everett, so obviously no place for Butner. Played 6 games in the first season for United. Pretty good deal there. Frimpong on loan again. Just add a bit of steel to the midfield, a bit of backup as well. Fajar from Newcastle. They signed him for a season. He's a great prospect. 40 caps or something for Denmark, and he's 24 years of age, so that's not bad at all. Pantamlon from City. You see him in the guys sold my number 1 goalkeeper Federici, and Pantamlon is just to give a bit of competition to Butland as Butland matures, just to be a bit of a senior figure there. Sertic on loan from Bordeaux, a bit like the Faroon situation, just a bit of strength and depth in midfield. Can play in attacking midfield as well, just overall good rotation option. Well, to the right back from Corinthians, he was also on the transfer list. Brazilian captain, Brazilian international, I think. So yeah, he's not a bad option either. He's the first choice right back now, overtook Gunther, so that's not bad. Gignac, I'm after bringing him back because Jesus Christ, you'd think he would have been a fantastic loan signing, would have been top striker of the team, but first game got injured, a bit like Baselli, out for 3 weeks. Second game breaks his leg out for 5 months, so no points, just cancel the loan deal and move on from there. Players out. Yeah, so I've managed to sold both goalkeepers, McCarthy and Federici. Danny Guthrie out the Wolves. I'm surprised I got that much from him. Bregniak, who was my top scorer in the first season, but in all honesty, he's not great. Not worth keeping, in my opinion. Get rid of him as soon as possible. A lot of players out there and free transfers. Have Robson Kanu sold as well, so not as much of a difference in the transfer budget this time. 22 million out, 26 million in, and we're currently in the midst of a takeover, according to the media. First, I started with a new director in the club being promoted as the chairman, but is now moving on to potential takeover from with outside. Now, I've never experienced a takeover before, surprisingly, in FM. I've had plenty of takeovers using Portsmouth, but yeah, kind of weird that I've never experienced a takeover properly before. Mystery foreign tycoon sounds good to me. Larger sums of money and new players and facilities. But yeah, so that's about it for Rating Save right now. I'm going to fill you in on the second season, how that's going. It's gone pretty crap, in all honesty. As you can see, current form is not fantastic. Once again, knocked out of the cup in the first round. Sheffield Wednesday, despite dominating the match. Good start to the season with a draw against Arsenal. Hammered by Everton, despite the fact that it was a pretty even game for large periods of time. Hammered Fulham. Narrow wins over Southampton, over Watford, 3 draws in a row, and then 2 defeats against top teams. The United one being pretty unfortunate. Once again, set pieces conceded, which I've found to be a massive problem in the game. I just cannot stop conceding set pieces, especially free kicks that are halfway line or whatever. Knock them into the box, and goalkeeper just being left for dead, really. So, a couple of tricky games coming up. Liverpool at home, QPR away won't be easy, especially with large sums of money spent there. Blackburn at home should be the only banker, if you can call that a banker. But yeah, so my squad at the moment is looking pretty good. Said on yesterday on Twitter, average age of 24, and that's including with 36-year-old Dean Hart in there, who I wasn't actually able to get rid of in the summer. But yeah, a lot of youth in that squad, great potential in there. We have players like Wellington, Schneiderlin, good potential. Nathan Redmond. It's a decent squad. It's probably lacking a bit in experience and overall quality at the moment, but give it 2 or 3 years, I think you'll have the squad competing for Europe, hopefully Europa League spots. Because I want to stay at this. I want to say that I can keep going that for 10 seasons or so. I mean, I haven't had one since Huddersfield in FM12, where I lasted 2043, I think it was. It was a massive save, taking them to the Champions League and the league and whatnot. So yeah, not much else to say really. This is a youth at Reading. It seems to be working alright. It seems a bit ridiculous media expectation though. 13th place in the league. You come to Spurs and you are expected to beat Spurs away from home, which I just found a bit ridiculous. But yeah, apart from that, going well. I'm going to go for a match against QPR now, but I might say that for the next video. So I want to end with any questions anyone has. Make sure you ask me in the comment section below on Ask FM, because I'm always on there. Plenty of questions being asked there, as long as it's no just ridiculous shit really. I don't care. Apart from that, anything FM related I welcome, or just general stuff as well. I don't mind. If you want to know more about me, just send it off in the comments below or whatever. And also suggestions for future videos, because I want to be different from other people. I don't want to be just do the same old stuff. FM gameplays and stuff in the background. I want to do something different. I want to be a different channel than everybody else. So suggestions for future videos will be welcomed. And yeah guys, cheers for watching. Bye.